පළමු ගරු සභාපති එවැගේම ශ්‍රී ලංකා පොත් ප්‍රකාශකයන්ගේ සංගමේ හිටපු ගරු සභාපති රංජිත් සමරනායක මහතාට
Mr. Ranjit Samaranayaka has been inducted to represent all of our chief guests. So a single speaker representing all the others. So let's pay him heed as he addresses this audience. Ranjit.
Hi, Bowan. Good morning to all of you. Garu, Swami Mahasigin Avasarai, religious dignitaries, President, Board of Directors, and members of the Sri Lanka Book Publishers Association, President of Samasta Lanka Post Sangame and the Book Importers Association, honored invitees, friends and ladies and gentlemen. I speak to you today as one of the past presidents invited to be present among the chief guests, indeed a group of chief guests, at this year's opening of the Colombo International Book Fair. Yes, today is unusual in the sense that 6 of the past presidents who have served this event grace the same stage at the same time on this silver jubilee of the book fair. It is equally rare that we have on stage a fair gentleman who is the founder of this prestigious organization, and that is Mr. Aryadasa Veeraman, and we lovingly call him Sudumahatya. මට මෙතනදී මතක් වෙනවා බුදුන් වහන්සේගේ මහා මංගල සූත්‍ර දේශනාවේ පාඩයක්. පූජාව පූජනීයානම් ඒතම් මංගල මුක්තම. බුදුන් වහන්සේ මෙතනදී දේශනා කරන්නේ පිළිය යුත්තා පිළිම මංගල කරුණක් කියන එක. මේ අදහස මම අරන් යන්න කැමති පොත් ප්‍රකාශකයන්ගේ සංගමයේ ආරම්භය දක්වාම. වසර 1985 දී වීරමන් මහතා ප්‍රකාශකයන් 26 දෙනෙකු එක්ව පොත් සංගමයේ ආරම්භ කිරීමේ මූලික අත්විවරණ තමයි ඒ පළමු සභාපතිවරයා ලෙස කේ ජයතිලක සූරින්න පත් කරගත්තා. අපේ මුළු ව්‍යාපාර ජාලයම අද බද්ධ වෙලා තියෙන්නේ පොත් එක්ක. කේ ජයතිලක නාමය දීප ව්‍යාප්තව පැතිරලා තියෙන්නේ පොත් නිසා. ඉතින් පිළියෙත්තන්ට පිළිමෙන් තමයි මේ සංවිධානය ආරම්භ. මම ලෑස්තිලා ආවා පිටපු සභාපතිවරුන් ගැන කියන්න මයික් දෙනා විවිධ වර්ණාවල් කරපු නිසා මගේ අදහස අතාරිනවා. I'm really only a spokesman on behalf of my all past presidents, and I am privileged to speak, recall and share things from the past for the benefit of those that will adorn the future of this great enterprise. I'm informed that this fair was first organized in the year 1999 under the leadership of late Mr. Nimal Arivansa Pereira, who was president at that time. And the first fair was held at the National Art Gallery, and strangely enough, it was my good friend Arun Das who served as co-master of ceremonies along with Mayuri Abesinghe on the opening on that day. In those early days, considering the modesty of the initiative, hardly anyone would have thought that this organization would come this far where it stands today. Yes, this organization does have a history which is worthy of being told and retold. The question that needs asking is, are books an expensive commodity out of reach of most among our people? Yes and no. There was a very forward-looking arrangement that was introduced by the Sri Lanka Book Publishers Association in 2006, which we call Liyanna Idak Saha Kiyawanna Idak. That project proved very popular among the visitors to the BMICH at the time. I would like to remind all of us that effort which was made and which proved to be an excellent start. Writing material, envelopes, stamps were provided for the purpose, and a post box was also placed at the premises. Nearly 4,000 letters or essays were written and posted to their loved ones, relatives and friends by many people of all ages. But that was not all of it. Printed books were collected from various publishers, and a reading camp was organized parallel with the book fair in the same premises. People from all ages came along, picked a book of their choice, sat down and read at their own volition. It established a level of interest and had people engaged with the written word. There was a trend that was initiated because the enthusiasm proved infectious. Over a period of 3 days, it illustrated powerfully that the reading habit is not lost but can be improved. Also on the positive side, we have recently seen detailed newspaper articles under the caption Pot Kiyavana Viduhalpatiwara. And also that mobile libraries have been fostered by individuals in the districts of Kegal and Badulla. The National Library of Sri Lanka developed 50 digital libraries island-wide over the last 5 years. This trend is quite encouraging. If the book publishing industry is to experience an upturn in the book sales, the leaders and the members of the Publishers Association might find reason to take a cue from the above. While it might be suggested that the economic woes that people of Lanka have had to face will impact on the pleasure of reading, at least it would be worth trying methods such as these to stimulate the population to think afresh about developing the mind and heart of the collective, and to attract them away from merely playing with devices that offer cheap thrills and factoids of little substance so as to build values and sharpen their intellect against the vulgarity of TikTok world, ravishing youthful minds all over the world. Further, these efforts could be coordinated, arranged and organized in different parts of the country. Yes, I do believe these efforts will be rewarded when the minds of our readers, young and old, are nourished by the nobility of reason and entertained by the stories that they are telling. Nearly 2.5 decades ago, the SLBPA organized and delivered on a promise to the nation. In effect, that would focus on the value of reading and being able to make books a matter of necessity to be seized with eagerness. International Book Fair is obviously one such. Plus, they have offered Daruduriya scholarships to the needy students, fostered two giant literary events such as the Swarna Pustaka and Rajata Pustaka awards, while supporting the development of libraries island-wide. I am also told that they have implemented an interest-free loan scheme for members. I would like to offer my praise and commendation to the current leadership of Sri Lanka Book Publishers Association for continuing with such meritorious activities. I trust that they will have the strength and vision to add new projects to steer the present generation toward a bright and enlightened future. Thank you to all with my best wishes.